Anyway, Woking come forward early on and actually hit the bar somehow from that angle, but Joff obviously had it covered, as he did with this one, which got cleared off the line. Yeah, so I didn't actually start this game, which on the sideline looked a very cagey, not very open match. But it's alright though, we got Giles's twinkle toes. Oh. Well, that didn't last long. So within 10 minutes, I got subbed on at right wing, and Josh moved from the right wing to more central. And I think my favourite thing about right wing is the runs in behind. So from the first second I set on that pitch at right wing, I wanted to just test out this left back's agility, movement, see what he was about. And as you can see from this marking, if you can even call it that, I knew we were in for a fun afternoon. Somehow our centre-back Nathan got lost in the wrong penalty box and almost scored an outrageous volley after connecting with Nick's cross, who also had a very solid game. We quickly realised their defence were not that comfortable with the ball at their feet. So with a lot of shouting of they don't want it and a lot of pressing, we managed to get the ball over on the left-hand side with Henry, who whips a nice cross in for Jamal, who unfortunately heads it over the bar. After working hard getting the team high up the pitch, they have a throw and they throw it into Holt's feet. And Jack tries to do the Fernandinho classic cynical no yellow card foul, forgetting that the vital component is that Fernandinho has to be the one that fouls them. So as you might know, Chris MD has recently bought some volley trainer flick up thing, which has obviously improved his volleys. He's got quite good at them. He's also very good at free kicks, and he's also really good at making videos. And what were we talking about? So obviously I had to go out and get one. Come on. And I'm not gonna lie, I have been practicing my volleys a fair bit. It's safe to say the cost of footballs this month has gone up. Anyway, Harry Kay puts in a nice cross, one of his many in the game actually, and I put it just wide. But remember that. Woking's turn to move forward here. They get towards the edge of the box, but it's two nick interceptions that cuts out any danger. Jack feeds me through down the line. I let it run through my legs, and I chase after it, and we win a throw-in. And then this starts the move that leads to the title and the thumbnail. So I'm just going to watch this, let it play as if I was just watching it by myself. So yeah.
I have nothing to say.
Anyway, normally the keeper did tip that over as you saw, so he did get a corner in the end. Unfortunately, it was over everyone's head, and Jamal ends up winning a free kick on the edge of the box. And we know about Harry Kay's deliveries, they have been quality so far. So you know what's coming. Harry Kay swings it in, Jack nods it down, Nick is there to poke it home in the back of the net. 1-0, well deserved, excellent. And I'll take the pre-assist. Thank you very much. It's one for the stats, lads. It's one for the stats. And then Woking decided to switch their left backs up and bring on a new guy and switch out the old guy. And I can only really take that as a compliment, to be honest. And I wasn't fazed by the new guy at all, although his finishing, it was class.
Here he is again. That's astonishing. It's absolutely world class.
I won the push in the back foul off the new left back, and I tried to feed in Josh quickly, but just fell short. And here I tried to go for a nice cheeky little through ball to Nick. Just fell short. Then Henry decided he wanted to get in on the action. Fortunately hits the side netting, but that wasn't far away. Then with link up play between myself and Jack, I managed to get down the right flank, send in a cross, and it was just over Josh and James's head. And don't ask me how I managed to control that ball. It's intentional. Woking looking very dangerous on the edge of our box, but Jack with an outrageous challenge to prevent the goal. And yeah, we'll give him another replay on that. That was quite nice.
Denied.
We're actually at the Chelsea United game, and someone did that exact challenge, and Jack was just like, that was like me. And as he prides himself so much on his touch, this is going to really irritate him.
I like it.
Ah, Jack, what are you doing? I love how he checks back just to see if the camera's still there. Yes, Jack, I have got it on camera. And then Jamal got injured. They're all dropping like flies. First Giles, then Jamal. So then we subbed on Joe Doyle up front. Obviously that won't mean anything to you. Basically, Joe, myself and Harry Kay, I forgot to mention, we were in the Bourne youth team for most of our life, playing football together. So it's fair to say we could link up to a fairly decent standard. So Harry Kay nods it towards Jack. Jack heads it back, and Harry Kay looks for my run. It is there. Can he find me? He plays me through. I run across, then come back. I chip it over the keeper. Joe Doyle is there to poke it home. What a goal. And that actually felt so good for the three of us linking up. That was quite cool. So two things I need to note about this goal. Firstly, Joe is one of the best finishers in the box I have probably played with, to be honest. Like, he's always at the right place at the right time. And Joe's dad, Peter, he was actually our manager when we were young. So as we'd all linked up his previous players and now the senior team, he said this.
Rolling back the years, boys.
Yes, rolling back the years as if we're just past our prime. We're 38, 39, rolling back the years. I'm kidding. Shout out Peter Dole, excellent manager. A nice way to end the half. Half time, 2-0, what was said in the team talk. So behind our shoulders, we could hear Woking just getting so loud and animated. So we thought they were going to come out firing, or they were all going to come out arguing with each other, and it'll just be a mess. And you'll see which one it was. Woking immediately coming out the blocks, getting into our box, taking the shot. Joff makes a good save to deny them. The ball gets won back by James and Henry. Harry Kay plays a delightful through ball to me. The ball bounced a little bit awkwardly at first. I'm forced a bit wide, and the keeper saves it. I don't think I'm ever going to score. I really don't. Again, Joe and I combining, getting me down the right wing. The ball actually almost goes out of play, so I can't get a brilliant cross in. And then James, unfortunately, doesn't get the connection that he probably wanted. Joe then capitalises on a poor touch from their defender, chooses to feed me through instead of James, and annoyingly, I just mistimed the pass. Although on Astro, the ball does skid a lot. Am I kidding? Should have been better than that, Harry. And then the keeper immediately kicks it up, goes over our centre-back's head, and the striker, it's a nice chip over Joff. I'll give him that. It's a nice goal. I don't think Joff would usually appreciate me giving a replay of that one, so we'll just leave it at that. And then Woking again, getting in our box, having a shot, and it's just wide, fortunately. Talk about end-to-end football. James plays a nice ball over the top to me, and I have a bit of time to look up and just put some good accuracy on the cross. I try and play in James, but I think in fairness, he does get a little bit put off by the defender. I'll give him that excuse. Now, as you can imagine, a third goal would really seal this game. So Harry Kay wins the ball back and plays a through ball to Joe that's absolutely timed to perfection, and he's through for the goal. Oh wait, the linesman thought that was offside. Yeah, sure mate. Jack and I regained possession on the right hand side, and I knew there was so much space on the left wing, so immediately I play it out towards James. Unfortunately, his cross just finds the defender and very close to Joe. Now, answer this question. What does every Hasband 12 Sunday League video have? No, not a Kante reference, although that is somewhat correct. It's a Henry driving forward run from left back, and he actually almost gets in the box here, if not just for the defender getting it. Instead of getting in the box, he gets on the box. Good hold-up play from Joe here, plays it to Nick, who then plays me through. I cross it into Joe this time, and I think he'll be the first one to tell you that he usually does a lot better than that. I could have actually got a lot more assists this game, but that's none of my business. There's nothing in here. Then this Polish geezer decided that he didn't want to be filmed, so he walked over to the GoPro and pointed it upwards towards the sky, so that was the end of that camera. So that means the next run of play, where we actually got a handball penalty claim, we haven't got it on video because the second angle camera is just pointing at the sky. Although I could show you all our reactions of shouting from the other camera, but it's not quite the same. I understand if people don't want to be filmed. I completely get it. It's fair enough. But you don't have to shut the camera off. I can just blur your face. And Henry decided he wanted a larger cameo in the video, so he played a delightful through ball to their attacker. Perfectly weighted, forcing Joff into an excellent save. Now welcome back to Dodgy Offside. So entry number 1, James plays over the top for me to run onto. I mean, it's not offside, but we can deal with that. Entry number 2, I play Jamal in. And yes, the linesman has got that absolutely spot on. Brilliant decision. Entry number 3, Jamal sees James with absolutely acres of space, perfectly times the through ball. Oh wait, I forgot the offside rule is just non-existent in this game. And then the second angle camera actually ran out of battery at this point. Unfortunately, there were no more goals. We took the 2-1 victory back home, but we've still got man of the match to look forward to. But I've gone for Nick, and some say his middle name is actually Interception. To come out 2-1 victors in this match was a great great team performance, but we would have conceded a lot more goals had it not been for Nick's interceptions. That's the second block in this clip alone, and that would have been a certain goal. But he wasn't just stopping their attacks, he was starting ours at the same time, and he actually got his goal in the end, which was very well deserved. I can't really remember who got the assist for his goal. And a few minutes later, he got another chance to get his second goal, quality delivery yet again from Harry Kay. Unfortunately, the second goal wasn't to be. I only found out from watching the whole game back that he won the ball to start our attack that led to the second goal, which was assisted by me, in case you forgot. And like any Sunday League midfielder, he loves a good challenge. Yeah, look at this. Oomph. Yeah, have some of that. There were definitely a few shouts of well in there. Yeah, so well played, Nick, and the rest of the team. But definitely a well-deserved man of the match. And next week, we don't actually have a game because of the international break. So like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you are new. See you later.